Hey honey bunny, it is your girl Rocky and I am back with another video. If you are part of the bunny family, welcome back sis. I am so happy to see you. And if you're not part of the bunny family, I'm Rocky. I make videos about natural hair, skin, nails, and just overall health and wellness. So if any of those topics interest you, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also turn on your notification bell so every time I upload, you will be the first to know. Now in today's video, we will be doing a comparison. I will be comparing the Wetline Xtreme to the Style. So on one side of my hair I use Wetline, on the other side I use Style. I do have a preferred style, but I want you to cast your votes now on which side you think I use Wetline and which side you think I used Eco. Cast your votes now, comment now, and tell me which side you think is which and which side also do you think looks best. So let's take a look at my hair and then I want you to cast your votes. So like I said, cast your votes now and tell me which side is Eco, which side is Wetline, and which side you prefer. So now that your votes have been casted, let's get into this video. Okay, I am going to be doing Eco versus Wetline Xtreme for my hair today. And I am also using a foaming mousse. I wanted to use something very light, but also something that could give me some moisture. That way I could clearly see which side looks better in my hair. And I decided to do the Styling Gel Krystal simply because it's clear. It's very similar to this particular Wetline that I have right now. So what I'm actually going to be doing is just unraveling my braid, applying the foam, and then detangling, going over my hair with the gel, and then shingling. I did use my 3-row comb, but I just still find that I get puffy roots, so I am still going to be shingling, and we're just going to see what I think at the end. Okay, so there it is. We use the Styling Gel Krystal on the left and we use the Wetline Xtreme on the right. This is my result so far. I just wanted to give you an update on my opinion of my hair right now in the drying phase. As they are in the drying phase, I do see differences. I feel like the left side is more defined. I feel like the left side is shinier, and I just like the left side overall right now. I feel like the right side looks dry. There is some definition, but I do feel like there is a bit more frizz. Now, I overall don't like the Wetline Xtreme, so I'm trying to be partial, I'm trying to be open-minded, and I'm trying not to just automatically lean more towards Styler just because it's my preferred gel. But one thing about the right side that I do notice is that it does give you a little more elongation. I definitely feel like the shape is different on the right, and there is a little more elongation and also a little more volume. Whereas the Eco does weigh down my hair a bit more, and it gives me a hard, firm hold, which is my preferred gel hold. So this is just my thoughts on the gels right now in the drying phase. I'm gonna come back once my hair is completely dried, so stay tuned. Okay, it is a few hours later. My hair is dry, and these are my results. So let's get into these results. If you look at it, if you don't really look at it though, you can't really tell a difference. Like, they both look good, they're both pretty defined, and they both are pretty decent wash and goes. But if you start to like really look at it, if you start nitpicking, you can see differences. Now, I feel like on the right side, I definitely have more volume, and that's because I have more frizz. So the right side, you definitely get that volume, you get more of a soft hold, there's a little more movement as well. And then on the left side, you definitely have more of a firm hold, you have a little less volume, and you also have a little more shrinkage. So the right side does have a little more elongation as well. There is a slight difference in the length. You can see the right side is a little bit longer as well as a little more voluminous, which is really hard to achieve. Volume and length is kind of hard to achieve, so I will give it to Wetline Xtreme for that. That's a really good combination to have. Like I said, on the left side, you do have more definition, a little more shrinkage, and it's not as voluminous, which, if you know me, or if you know my preferred wash and go style, you know that I'm going to prefer the left side. I like more of a crunch, I like more of a firm hold. Let me give you a look-see. So that is what my hair looks like. This is my complete wash and go. Okay, so this is my day 3 refreshed hair. So as you can see, my hair still looks very defined. It's very hydrated at this point still. And I can see there are some differences between the left and the right. If you remember, I felt like the Wetline Xtreme gave me more elongation, and I still feel like the right side has more elongation. And then I felt like the Styling Gel gave me more definition and also a little more shrinkage. And I do still feel like the Styling Gel gave me more shrinkage, but now I'm actually starting to feel like the Wetline Xtreme has more definition. So tables are turning, you guys. Initially, I thought the Styling Gel looked way better, but now I'm looking at the Wetline Xtreme side and I'm saying you're longer, you're more defined, and you look a tad bit better. So as time has proceeded, the Wetline Xtreme has progressed and it actually looks better. I'm gonna give you a look. Eco. Wetline. Okay, let's take these clips out. In terms of comparison with the right side, which is the Wetline side, the Wetline is definitely the winner. So day 1, Eco took the cake. Like, it looked way better, had way better definition, way less frizz. And now day 3, I've refreshed my hair. This is the end of the day. It's like 8 o'clock. It's like 7:30 and I've worn my hair throughout the day, and this is just my refreshed day 3 hair. So like I said, I do feel like the right side has a little more elongation and a little more definition, and the left side has more shrinkage and more frizz. So at this point, I gotta give the win to Wetline. That's really hard for me to say, guys. I was not anticipating this. Like, I knew Eco had it in the bag. I just knew. I don't know. What happened? What happened, Eco? When I used the Wetline Xtreme initially, I used it with honey, and then when I used it again, I used it with the True by Made Beautiful, and I did the LC method, and you know, me and creams just, we don't mesh. I don't know what it is, but creams in my hair, when it comes to a wash and go, It always kills it. So maybe it was error on my part and not necessarily the gel. So maybe I have to take this L because I did it to myself. So this time I did use foam, and I think foam is like the best thing ever. I am so happy I decided to use foam as my leave-in. I know it's not like a leave-in, but it does have moisturizing properties, it does have shine property, and it also has a light hold property. So low porosity girls, we found a winner. Foam stylers with your style. I think that's the way we're gonna go in 2019. So look out for all the foam videos to come, because foam just really did me right. My hair didn't take 2 days to dry. My hair is not flaking. It looks good with this gel that I hate. Using the foam as my base really helped me get a really good defined wash and go that's going to last me throughout the week. So if you are a girl that likes to have week-long wash and goes, try foam under your gel. If you don't feel comfortable with just foam, you can also seal it with an oil, and that can give you an extra layer of moisture, or it can lock in the moisture that the foam is going to provide before you put the gel on top. So if you're a little iffy about that, you can also layer an oil with it, and that way you can feel a little more secure with that combination. But yeah, if you're low porosity, I would definitely recommend you try using a foam on your next wash and go. And if your comment was that the Wetline Xtreme side was going to win this battle royale, you were correct. Congratulations. I don't have a prize for you, but your pride can rest assured that you are a winner. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you learned something new. As always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to me, because I'd love to have you. But until next time, see ya.